The exercises shown are for informational purposes only. Only attempt any workout under professional supervision with a qualified trainer and at your own risk. Always consult your physician before attempting any physical exercise. By watching any part of this video, you expressly agree to release and discharge the producers and trainers and waive any right and legal action for personal injury or property damage. When in the Los Angeles area, train at MuayThaiAmerica.net.
Alright, we start with our Y's, body tap. I'm here with Dimitri once again. We're going to do our private session. Today we're going to work on different types of jabs. Before we do that, we're going to start with our stretches. Roll our neck. Switch direction. Dimitri just bought a new home, okay? And that home is being built. It's like 104 degrees yesterday. He's living out in the desert. Or it's going to be like 2 million degrees, you know? Because he has all the money to pay for the air conditioning.
It's old man.
We'll see how that long that will last with his new wife. All right, reach over. Switch sides. We're going to cross our arms here. Switch sides. Hip. See a microphone? Microphone's on? Okay, good. Switch directions. Alright, we're going to twist our waist. Lean backwards. Forward. Bring the windmills. So we're going to keep our feet spread apart. We're going to reach straight down. Back. Reach to one side. Switch sides. Keeping our feet spread apart. We're going to bend down sideways. Switch sides. Heel. Switch heels. Lean forward. Switch sides. Put one leg forward, one back. Reach forward. Back. Switch legs. Forward. Back. Bent legs, swing it over. Switch sides. And feet together. Forward. All right, let's sit on our knees. Push your shoulders down. Push up and arch your back. High, touch your ankle. Switch ankles. Alright, stand up. Rotate your knees. Switch directions. Your ankle. ankles. Rotate your wrists. And breathe in and out. In and out. One more. All the way out. Shake it loose. Good. All right, go ahead and jump rope, Dimitri. All right. One of the most essential weapons, Dimitri, is going to be the jab that you already know. Okay, the jab is the most popular weapon because it's a range finder. It sets you up in and allows you to get forward, throwing an attack at the same time. Okay, all right. So let's just go through the standard jab. The jab is always the front hand. When we jab out, we want the shoulder to roll into the cheek, just like you're doing. And your right hand, the non-striking hand, is like you're on a telephone. And as your chin is down, only close yourself off. So this hand closes off your jaw here. This shoulder closes off your cheek. All right? And your chin is down, okay? So ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good, okay? All right, so that's our classic jab, okay? All right, one of the things that we want to change in jabs while we're fighting is sometimes we don't, normally when you're jabbing, you're hitting the same place, okay? So what we want to do now is we're going to aim the jab higher, okay? So what does that do for us? When I aim the jab higher, it goes to your eyes, okay? And you can see, you can hardly see at this point. So when the second punch comes, it goes to the jaw, okay? Whereas if I just jab to his jaw, he still sees me, he sees the second punch. So if I hit the jab higher to the eyes and hit the cross, it hides the cross a little bit, okay? As we do that, while you're doing that, okay, you don't really have to worry about the jab. Very few people get knocked out with just a jab only because it's the front hand that travels half the distance. So if you use it as a rangefinder for the eyes, and then go for the cross, okay? So it's high jab to the eyes, and then to the cross, okay? So this one's my eye level, and this one's my jaw level. Okay. There you go, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. So this is a little bit of a difference here, going to the eyes, then crossing to the jaw, okay? So eye jab, all right? Good. The second jab that we can also work with, this is after you mastered the basic jab. I just want to show you there's different ways of doing this, okay? It's the vertical jab, all right? So here we stand like this, and this jab is actually going to strike vertically, all right? So normally when we're jabbing, we're turning the fist a quarter turn here, a quarter turn. But now we're just going to go vertically, and it travels up a little bit. So why do we want to do a jab like that, okay? So when I'm fighting Dimitri here, sometimes you have a fighter that covers up a lot, okay, covers here. But see the length of his glove, there's a small opening here. So this small opening, I try to come right through that opening there. Boom, okay? Right through that opening, all right? So that's why if I turn my fist horizontal, it's harder for me to get through, all right? You try to split, try to make that go in. So if the guard is like this here and they want to protect some of the ribs, the arm is a little bit out. Obviously when they're like this, you're not going to go through, but then you would hit around, okay? All right, so this one you're going to vertical. Okay, this is the seat vertical. You go ahead, and see, try to get through that space. There you go, And see how it comes up a little bit because it has to come through my forearms and then come up, yeah. So we're going to use a vertical jab, okay? So ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, all right. Not as powerful because it doesn't have that corkscrew, but it's designed just to get right on in there, almost like halfway between the uppercut and the regular jab. Good, Sometimes when you get through on the vertical jab here, the person wants to close up, bang, and it opens up that side there, okay? So if you're in the vertical jab, and I close up, bang, I try to, it opens it up because it switches the position of my arms, all right? The next jab we're going to do is the up jab, okay? All right? And so you see sometimes, you see Mayweather, they're doing this shoulder roll, Philly shell type of thing, you know? And here we're going to jab upward, okay? With the hand down, boom, okay? All right? So sometimes when you lean back, instead of bringing the jab back up, hand back up and shoot the jab, you're going to shoot it low coming up, okay? There you go, good, good. So what's different from this jab here? This jab here, Dimitri, when I jab up here, when I went up here, so you don't see the jab till it comes halfway up. This one here, you see the full travel of the jab. But here, you're looking at your target, boom, I cut the jab upward, so he sees the jab, all right? Not as much power, but it still could be very flicking, okay? Flick, almost like a flick. But it does set up some damage, okay? Flick it out, good, just kind of flick it upward. There you go, good, good. So as you do that, the drawback on that one, obviously, because your hand is low, so you better have a good shove, okay? But just to let you know that you can jab from down here, okay? All right, don't flick too much because you bend the wrist too much. But I mean, don't bend the wrist too much like this. Just flick it upward and contact. There you go, good, All right, so let's try that. Flick it up. Good, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Try a little faster. 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, good. The next jab we're going to work on is our It's our over jab to the left, okay? So normally when we jab, we're stepping in, okay? This time, we're gonna step a little bit out to the left. And as we jab, okay? So what does that do here? So here, I'm punching straight here. But if I can get this jab here, okay? Try to get around him a little bit, boom, and then get the cross, okay? So I'm just creating a small angle here, boom, all right? Sometimes you're not gonna hit that cleanly, but not hitting clean is better than just hitting the glove only. Here, boom, bang, okay? So we're gonna do a small step out to the left, okay? Here you go, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good, okay? The last one we're gonna work on today is a small step out to the right, okay? So here in this position here, I'm gonna step out to the right a little bit. You see where my head is here? It's actually moved here during the jab. Bop, okay? All right, so small step out, good. You can see if I'm fighting Dimitri here, sometimes the person's guard is, you see your face camera here, arm is a little bit low, a little bit angled here. So you want to get in that triangle here, okay? So small step out. If I'm fighting Dimitri here, boom, bang, try to keep that, okay? So again, when the hand is like this, it's a little harder. When you see your opponent a little bit like this, you can step out with that jab, okay? Just to the right. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, all right. So these are the jabs that we're gonna work on right now, okay? We'll put them together, okay? So if you're working with a partner, what you want to do is for the first jab, high jab to the eyes, the mid's the same height as your eyes, the crosses to your jaws, okay? So a lot of people work mitts, then go start slapping like this. Just try not to move the mitt so much to develop accuracy, okay? Right, so the jab. See, now he's jabbing to the eyes. Good. 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 And whenever a punch comes at you, you're forced to close your eyes a little bit. Good. So now I go for the cross, but the cross is going to be at my jaw. There you go. Good. Again. There you go. Nice. Nice. Good. Yeah. Good. And those shoulders. There you go. Good. Yeah. Good. You see that cross is just coming straight. The jab is coming right to my eyes. Good. Instinctually, I want to blink on that. The jab will come up to my eyes. Good. Nice. Good. So now that Dimitri's got that, we're going to freestyle a little bit. Good. Jab. Good. 1, 2. Cross. Good. Go cross. Good. Yeah. Up cross. Cross. Good. Good. 1, 2. Good. Little higher to the eyes. There you go. Good. So the cross, the jab and the cross is not coming the same height. And the eyes and jaw. Nice jaw. There you go. Good. Because the jaw is where you're going to try to knock them out. Okay. Good cross. Good. Good. Yeah. Good. Good cross. Body. Cross across. Good. Dimitri's been watching himself on video, so now he's trying to clean up his technique. Looking good though, looking good though. Okay, yeah. Good, 1, 2. Good, Good cross. Good, Yeah. Right. Good cross. Cross. Good, Good, 1, 2. Good. Good cross. Nice. Jab. Yeah. Good. Now I'm not even going to call it, he's just going to see it. Good up. Good. Good up. Up. Good. Good. Good stuff. Alright. Uh-huh. Good. All right, very nice, okay? Just a little further notice on that up jab here. When he jabs the eyes, jabs my eyes here. If he rolls my head back, it also exposes my jaw here for the cross. Bang, good. So you can push my head back. You can do that with that jab. Push my head back, exposes my jaw. Okay. Next one here, we're going to do that up jab. Okay, but we're going to do it in a combination. So Dimitri's going to get 1, 2, lean back, and cross. But instead of lean back, just the cross, he's going to up jab and cross, okay? So 1, 2, lean back. Good. Again, 1, 2. Good. So lean back, roll that shoulder, and flip that jab up top arm just a little bit. There you go. Good. Again. There you go. So lean back, shoot the shoulder, and then almost let the cross fall right away. Again. And don't vertical jab yet. Just go ahead and throw a standard jab. Good. Again. There you go. Good. Left arm a little bit more and roll that shoulder. Left shoulder. Good. So turn the shoulder back a little bit more. There you go. Good. 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 And just that second jab kind of interrupts the flow. There you go. Good. Yeah. Good. You see how he rolls in? When he rolls in, the left shoulder is in. Oh, good. All right, thinking too much. There you go. Good. Again. Good. Good. Jab. Good. Full cross. Good. Yeah. Across. Good. Now we call that combo. That's the combo we're going to do. Combo. Good. Combo. Good. Like that. Left jab out. Okay. Flick. There you go. Good. So when we think of jab cross, we think of it as stun kill. Okay. All right. So here, stun kill. Stun kill. There you go. Good. 1, 2. Stun kill. Good. Try again. Combo. 1, 2. Stun kill. There you go. Good. Good. All right. Go cross. 1, 2. Go cross. Good. Left cut cross. Good. Yeah. Good. 1, 2. Cross. Good. All right. Since we have 30 seconds, I'm gonna have to make you throw his uppercuts out. Okay. Good stuff, good stuff. All right. Okay, so now that we're back, we're going to throw that vertical jab, okay? And remember, we're throwing that vertical jab just because the person has a little tighter shell. But we want to be able to get that little triangle. So we want it to come up just a little bit. Instead of being straight here, come up with it just a little bit, okay? All right? You use that vertical jab, okay? Here, vertical jab. There you go. Good. You see how he's still putting his shoulder behind that? Good. There you go. Good. 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 Step up. Vertical jab cross. Okay. Vertical jab. There you go. Good. But interrupt my flow. There you go. Good. Yeah. Good. See how this is vertical. Okay, so thinner dinner fist that can get right through that guard there. Boom, yeah. Boom, exactly, okay. There you go, good. Good, hook cross. Good, jab. 1, 2. Good. Hook cross. Good. 1, 2, hook cross. Good, Good jab. 1, 2. Okay, alright, combo. There you go, yeah. There you go, good. Good hook cross. So when you do that, you gotta imagine your opponent being in that little shell, trying to get in there. There you go, good. Good body. Hook cross. Good stuff, good. Yeah. 1, 2. Combo. Alright, get that vertical jab going, okay. Good. So sometimes to set up that vertical jab, here you can touch, in. There you go, good. So when you touch, just touch with the palm. Turn your palm out. Oh, yeah, touch. Touch. Shoot the vertical. There you go, good. Right. When he touches here, touch. I'm touching the glove too, good. Creates a small opening. You're trying to dictate the rhythm. Then, there you go. Break the rhythm. All right. So break the rhythm. Rhythm. Break the rhythm. There you go. Nice. Good stuff. 1, 2. Good. 4 punches. Good. Hook cross. Long cross. There you go. Good. Yeah. Good. Up cross. Good. Cross. Good stuff. Good cross. Good. Alright, since we got 30 seconds left, Dimitri's going to hook out. He's going to throw his hooks out, okay? Good. Trying to breathe a little bit more here. There you go. Stuff. All right, okay, all right. Okay, so now that we've done our 3 different jabs, okay, all right, we're gonna actually use the step out to the jab, step out to the left, okay? So instead of coming straight forward, small angle and then throw that cross, okay? All right, and we're gonna mix it up with kicks, okay? So Dimitri, instead of coming straight in, he's gonna step out a little bit to the left, and then cross. There you go, good, yeah. Good, You see that angle he's creating? It's just a small angle, okay? Nice, good kick. Boy, good kick. Good. Technique is good. Up cross. Good knee. Good kick. Boy, nice. Good cross. Good left knee. Very good cross. Good. Right combo. A little bit more. There you go. Good. So again, it's just coming offline just a little bit. There you go, double kick. Nice, good. Good cross. Good. Now he's shoveling up when he's in this position here. Every time your elbow. Good. Shovel up, elbow. Boy, again. Snap that elbow, okay? Don't push it, snap it, okay? There you go, good. Knee. Good. Good. 1, 2. Good. Small step out, okay? Good. Kick. Good. Jab. Good. Up cross. Boy, good. Knee. Back double. Right double. Knee. Good. Good. Push kick. Very good. Got me off balance. Dang, good. 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 Across, yeah, good. Across, nice, good. Good. Left knee, right elbow. Good. See how he's just swinging that elbow? All right, left elbow. Knee. Good. Kick. Good. All right, good stuff. Double kick. Good. Yeah. Good. 1, 2 off to the left. Good. Knee. Good kick. Good. Good stuff. All right, so we're going to do 5 kicks, okay? All right, 5 kicks. 5. All right, since Dimitri's injured, we're going to do 5 knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step hands up. 5 kicks. 5 knees. 5. Good. 5 more kicks. 5. All right. Good stuff. All right. As we go to our next one here, Dimitri's actually going to step out to the right and throw the cross, okay? Remember, you're cutting at angles. When you throw the cross, don't throw it straight. You got to throw a little bit diagonal because you're cutting around them, okay? All right? Footwork here. Boom, boom, okay? All right, here we go. All right. 1, 2. There you go. Good. 1, 2. Good. Nice. Good. Yeah. There you go, good. Good knee. Good kick. Good. Yeah. Good. 1, 2. Good. Good. Full cross. Good knee. Good. Good kick. Good. Good jab. Good. Cross. Good. Left knee. Good. Right kick. Good. Cross. Good. Kick. Good. Kick. Boy, nice. Good. Good jab. Good. 1, 2. Alright, 1, 2. Very slight, okay? Alright. Good. Alright. And again, if you have someone who's standing like this, more sideways, I'm going to cut that small angle, okay? Stay like that. 1, 2. Good. Alright, good. Step forward just a little bit more with the right foot, okay? There you go. Good. Hand back up. Up. There you go. Good. Good. Kick. Good. Good jab. Across. Good. Knee. Good. Good kick. Good. Good. Left knee. Good. Right knee. Kick. Good. Good. Across. Good. Yeah. Good. 1, 2. Good. Good. Cross. Good. Knee. Good. Kick. Good. Few uppercuts. Good. Now that we have 30 seconds, then we're just going to finish out with knees, okay? All right, 10 knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. This time, I want you to bring the foot a little bit further back, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. 10 more on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Good stuff. All right. Let me go through one more round. All right. final round, okay? And so I'm gonna hold for 1-2. Dimitri can do any of those combinations that he did for 1-2. He can jab up high, okay, and then cross, okay, because the pad is longer. I don't actually need to hold it right height for him. He can vertical jab, cross, okay. He can up jab, cross, step out to the left and cross, step out to the right and jab, cross, okay. Or just use the standard 1-2. Jab, cross, right to the face, okay? All right. Good stuff. So it's up to you which one you want to use. Good. Up. Very good. Up. Up. Good. Up across. Good. Up. 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 Good. Good. Up. 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 Good. Up. Up. Good. Good. Up. Up. Good. Good. Good cross. Good. Up. Nice. See, he's just doing it on his own. All right. Good. Up. Good. Be up. Up. Good. Good cross. Elbow. Elbow. Good. Elbow. On me. Kick. Good. 1-2. Good. Good. 1-2. Good. Nice. Off the cross. Kick. Good. Good. Kick up. Cross. Good. 1-2. Good. Kick. Good. Kick. Good. 1-2. Double kick. Hand back up, boy. Alright, good stuff. Try to return to ready, okay? Good. Up. Good. Now I'm going to ask you to bring that cross back fast, okay? It's hanging out too long. There you go. Up. Good. Good. Up. Good. Up. Good. Up. Good. Good kick. Good kick. Good kick. Good. Good. Come knee. Very good. More hip. More. Good. Now we hit 100 punches in this last 30 seconds, okay? Ready? 100. All right, good stuff. All right. Okay, so today Dimitri and I, we worked on the different types of jabs and with the different type of circumstances you can use them, okay? So once you know your basic jab, okay, you know you can variate the jab in different ways, all right? So the classic jab here, when Dimitri jabs out, I'm gonna jab out. You see when he steps in, shoulder rolls into that cheek here. Other hand is covering his other jaw. His chin is down, so there he's got protection here and here. I can hit the top of his head, but he probably won't get knocked out from hitting the top of his head, okay? All right. But then the second jab we use, okay? And that's going to be more to blind them at the eyes, okay? All right? When they can't see, then we're going to throw that cross down, okay? So it's a higher jab, and the cross is lower, So almost like boom, boom, See how my hand is like that? One's higher than the other. Good, And you don't have to exaggerate it that much, but the idea is that this one comes to the eyes. Good. And if he's able to jab me, if he's able to roll my head back, it opens myself to the jaw here. Okay, good. Good. A lot of times people have very stiff heads, they're going to go like this, their forehead here. But at least if they can't see that second punch, where you see it halfway through, it's a good way just to blind them and go with that cross. Okay, all right. The up jab, okay, all right. Sometimes fighters just look like they're relaxed there. Boom, to shoot that up jab, okay? It's a very relaxed jab. It uses a lot of the shoulder here. Up jab, pop, good, again. Pop, again. Pop, good. And sometimes people drop and go, where they're already down here, boom. The idea is to snap that jab, It kind of looks like a backhand, but it's not, okay? Bang, there you go. It's just a whipping jab. Just kind of like you whip it out, okay? And the thing we don't want to do is we don't want to use too much wrist. All right, we fear injuring our wrist. So we're going to use the shoulder, pop, good. Yeah, pop, so hand lower, low, pop. There you go, good, okay? And then we have that vertical jab, okay? And that vertical jab is not going to punch straight in. It's going to come up just a little bit, okay? And we want to split that, see that little A-frame here? And split that guard and just try rocking here. Go ahead, boom, okay, pop, So it still comes up, all right? Comes up and still straight line here, boom, all right? Comes up, bang, here. So just diagonally up here. And then if he hits me here and he causes me to close up, see my jaw open here, okay? So once again, boom, bang, good, Opens me up there, okay? All right. And then we have our little small stepping jabs, okay? The first one we did is we step to the left, boom, Just a small step. Even if you don't hit him with that jab, you put yourself out of alignment and the cross comes straight down that middle right there. Boom, You can use it in that way. Bop, bop, good. So Dimitri's gonna do it. Step that, oh no, step out to the left, okay? Bop, bop, again. Bop, bop, good. So now he's creating an angle. See, whereas right now our hands are parallel here, all right? Whereas he steps out a little bit, now that cross is right in between my two hands. So where the cross, right in between there, okay? All right, so it gets a small angle on that, okay? All right? And then this way here, when he does jab cross to the right, boom, So inclination, you still want to step a little bit forward, all right? Because in Muay Thai, we're a little bit further back, okay? So if I just step sideways, there's just no hit's gonna happen. If I step over, bang, throw the cross here. Small shift on the feet, okay? Right foot moves, left foot moves, okay? So you, bop, bop, there you go. Just make sure you're in range, okay? Bop, bop, good. And the good thing about this one here, when he does that, see, he's away from my power hand. And also, if he does it again, he's away from my power kick, all right? My right side's my power side, okay? This is the rear side here, and he does it, he's outside my range, okay? So those are the many different ways that we're still all different type of other jabs that we use, but we still have over jab that we haven't worked on, okay? And then we have different other angle jabs that we can do. But for now, and of course we didn't cover any of the jabs to the body, but just to know you have different types of jabs than just your standard jab. So with your standard jab and these that we worked on, you hit those 6 different types of jab. You know how to use them in different occasions to set up your opponent, to split that guard, okay, to distract, okay, many different reasons, all right? Got that, Dimitri?
You got it.
All right, newly married and new homeowner, Dimitri. I told Dimitri, 30 years from now, if I'm still alive, okay, all right, his house is gonna be worth $3.3 million, okay? We'll see you in 30 years, okay, all right? Got it, got? All right, good work, brother, good work. COVID elbow, okay?
When in the Los Angeles area, train at MuayThaiAmerica.net.